NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And for the Timberwolves, they have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Garnett in at the 3 spot. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
Now here's Curry. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. A little mid-range shot is up. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Beyond the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
First free throw is good. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards' stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Last time they met in San Francisco.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Here's Thompson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know where Wiggins' explosiveness comes from, though, right? His parents, a world-class sprinter and an NBA player. Now that is platinum-level DNA.
And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Towns, following the score by Golden State. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Conley. Curry with a steal.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Now Edwards, defended by Thompson. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Curry. He's guarded by Conley. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Thompson. The shot. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Here's Chamberlain. Back to Curry. And he banks in the layup.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Conley. 9 points for him in his last game. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. The 4th spot held by Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Paul, he's checked in for Green. And Conley drops them both. And so Paul will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Thompson outside. They get it again. Here's Chamberlain. It's good.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Minnesota calls time here.
First an assist, and they were second in three-point shooting. They were able to consistently get clean looks from beyond the arc, and it shows up in their numbers.
And those assist numbers from last season tell the whole story. This team played the most unselfish basketball in the league. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Garnett, tipped. Inside. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Curry.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And here's Paul. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley looking for an opening. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Now here's Paul. Down low, Chamberlain takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Edwards. Counted. Edwards has got 6 points.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body, you're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Edwards against Curry. Thompson outside. The three is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Curry with some nice D. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now here's Wiggins. 11 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Wiggins with it, covered by Towns. 3 on the clock. Thompson's shot is off. Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second. Here's Milton. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
All right, television pucks. Make some noise, fans.
Here's Towns. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They get it back. Here's Garnett. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
A vocal forward who plays with an edge, that may be an understatement when you're talking about Garnett. He seems to thrive on trash talk and trying to get into the head of his opponents.
Here's Chamberlain. 5 points in the game. Pass to Paul. Here's Thompson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Stolen by Thompson. 5-on-3 break. Pass to Curry. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Curry's got 8.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Second, the Warriors.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Paul. From 10 feet away. And again, it's Golden State.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Shot is good by Edwards. He's got 10.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Wiggins outside. It's Wiggins on the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a...
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Paul passes to Chamberlain. Back to Paul. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
McDaniels is checked in for Towns. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Milton passes to McDaniels. Here's Garnett.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Milton. With the floater. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Warriors call time here. And it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Saric checked in. Paul against Milton. Paul passes to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Paul's got 7 points.
You know, Paul has such great court awareness. Even when the shot clock is running low, he still finds himself in position to get a makeable shot.
Now here's Milton. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. Here's Pajemski. Into the lane. Not going to go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Wiggins against Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
And he makes a first.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And so he's able to get one of two. And so Paul will bring it up for the Warriors. 10-point lead. Shot's good by Thompson.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Golden State.
4th in blocks. And it's easy to admire how pesky they were on the defensive end, jumping in passing lanes and being overall extremely aggressive going after steals, finishing in the top 5 in the league in that department.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Here's Jackson Davis. Paul taking his time here. He takes it in, launches it. Jackson Davis misses. The Timberwolves have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Edwards. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Milton against Paul. Milton passes to Edwards. He's feeling it. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Here's Podziemski. Yet to see a basket from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett. The Timberwolves trail. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Milton. To the inside. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Garnett in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Paul. Six to shoot. Deflects the pass. Here's Garnett. And here's Conley. He's guarded by Paul. Towns with the ball. The 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 6. Here's Edwards. Green with the defensive effort.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 5 now.
Well, he plays with so much physicality. Garnett, accustomed to finishing through contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, "I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points." Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you. Pass to Towns. It's blocked.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. With a step back.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Top points there from Andrew Wiggins.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And they're on the run. Here's Green. Minnesota with a rebound. Garnett's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Here's Garnett. Blocked! Curry against Milton. Pass to Paul. Oh, and Towns with the block.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
Shot clock at 2. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Timberwolves, 3rd.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Milton, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Towns. He's scoreless. Milton finds Edwards. Shot clock at 6. They still need this. Here's Towns. And at last, they get one to fall.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Takes one from 10 feet. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Garnett. It's good on the putback.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Paul with it. 7 points in the game. And he lobs it up top. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
One shot.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Garnett passes to Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Free throw good, Edwards. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Curry finds Paul. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Curry. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Milton. And there's the lob. And stolen by Green. Here's Chamberlain. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, we talk about Green's defense often. There, using his instincts to pick the opposition's pocket. Great work.
Towns, right side. Outside Milton. Six to shoot. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Green. He got a piece of it.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
A nice shot by Milton. Now Paul. 7 points in the game. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Wiggins. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Garnett. Out to the right wing. Conley against Paul. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Golden State Warriors.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Free throw drops for Conley. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. And Conley drops them both.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying to make up ground.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Chamberlain. Wiggins outside. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Curry against Milton. And he's going for the oop here. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Thompson. He has 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Chamberlain. Curry against Milton. Here's Wiggins. Lets it go. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Garnett, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. And the Warriors lead by 8.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Here's Conley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Thompson.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
That one's good for 2. Milton's got 6.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Curry against Milton. Floats one up. Curry at the rim.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Towns outside. Over Green. Off target with a jump hook.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Left side, Conley. Over Thompson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's McDaniels. Green with the defensive effort.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Pass to Milton. And here's Conley. He's got 5. Now here's McDaniels. 5 to shoot, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Warriors shooting about 56% in this one. Curry passes to Chamberlain. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Milton. Can they get it? Tries again. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Podziemski. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Towns. And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 17 to the right side. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Oh, deflected. In transition, here come the Warriors. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Towns. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the half. And here's Curry for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Warriors lead by 20. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Milton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Milton's got 8 points.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. For 3. The shot no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 18. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. You know, it's the main thing. You know, we just try to make them uncomfortable.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's right.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's an 18-point game on the floor for the Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Then it's Andrew Wiggins.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and Towns with the block. Garnett passes to Conley. Towns with the ball. Fires from deep. Here's Garnett. Second shot opportunity. Soft touch off the glass. Garnett's got 11 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Curry passes to Chamberlain. From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Outside Conley. Deflected. Here we go. Here's Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Gobert. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
3rd personal foul.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Here's Wiggins. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Wiggins has got 10 points.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Conley against Curry. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Curry. The shot by Conley, no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for 3-point shooting last season. The Warriors, second.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
To the wing, right side. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Thompson. And again, it's Golden State.
As his career has developed, Clay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one misses. That one's no good. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
2nd personal foul.
And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota. The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he drives in.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Conley against Paul. Here's Garnett. To halt the run. Over Wiggins. Garnett no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Thompson. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Edwards. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard, really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Chamberlain passes to Paul. Now here's Green. On the take. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson, no good.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Wiggins. And he's going for the lob! And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Defense gearing up to stop Wiggins' shot that time. He feels it, hits the roller in stride. Nicely done. Good adjustment.
Edwards, a pass to Garnett. Shoots over Wiggins. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. It's going to be Paul shooting. It goes on Mike Conley. Milton's checked in for Conley. The free throw is off from Paul.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul.
Chamberlain passes to Paul, and they get it back. Chamberlain gets the bucket. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Minnesota with a rebound. Garnett's got rebound number 11. Pass to Milton. Thompson against Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Podziemski. Still without a bucket. Driving in. And the layup is good off the glass.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Garnett. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
The rebound by the Timberwolves. Now McDaniels shoots over Paul. Second chance shot. McDaniels can't hit.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Minnesota foul. McDaniels. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Podziemski's got 4 points this quarter.
So sometimes when you've got that much room, you can't resist doing something special.
Pass to Edwards.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Thompson finds Wiggins. Now here's Green. Outside Paul. Pass to Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And there it is for him. Edwards got 11 in the second half.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Wiggins. Now Thompson lets it go from deep. And Milton pulls it down.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Basket's good. Edwards got 13 points in this quarter.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And here's Paul. He's got 9. Thompson's shot is off.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Boy, such a terrific athlete is KG. When Garnett is slashing inside, the defense typically has no choice but to foul him.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
That free throw no good. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Now here's Paul. Pass to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Timberwolves shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Garnett. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Wiggins passes to Paul. Six on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. Another shot. And there's the rejection. Edwards against Curry to the left side wing. Here's McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Pajemski. It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. The 3 from Curry. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Gobert, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Curry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First one falls for him. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
2 shots.
Milton hits them both. Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Curry surveys. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
Here's Garnett. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game, and so it's the Golden State Warriors with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to win the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Garnett in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Conley. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Towns. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
To the middle, Paul. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Towns. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen. And he now has a 5-by-5. Here's Paul. Again, the Warriors score.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. Kevin Garnett on a hot streak, a real hot streak.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 4-3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Chamberlain's got 12 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Garnett. It's tipped. Here's Chamberlain. Covered by Towns.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
For Minnesota, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here's Towns. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, BA. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Moody. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Wiggins against McDaniels. Towns passes to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin, 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Here's Reed. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Saric with it. Outside Curry. Here's Moody. That's tipped. Lets it fly. Jackson Davis misses. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's McDaniels. Blocked! And the Warriors pushing it up now. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Moody. Now Saric. Outside Curry. Here's Wiggins. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
And it's good. 2 points. Curry's got 23.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Towns. That one's wide left. The Warriors have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Alexander Walker. Over Moody. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Wiggins left side. Over McDaniels. Wiggins no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis. Second chance effort. Pass to Curry. Here's Moody. Reed defending. Oh, and Reed with a block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Anderson's checked in for Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. Here's Reed. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Podziemski's shot is good.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Curry. And per the most recent CBA, players now get to share in the league's licensing revenue, Clark.
Yeah, you know, without superstar players, the league wouldn't make as much in licensing. I was glad to see the two sides come together on this issue. It's a delicate one, but I think they landed in a good spot.
From deep three-point land, Reed with the rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Smooth sailing for Golden State. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Moody. Out to the right wing. Here's Jackson Davis. Clock at 4. 16 feet out. And he recovers it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Alexander Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Outside McDaniels. Here's Anderson. Shots blocked. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Fires it. That won't go either for Curry.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
McLaughlin played it in with a nice touch off the window. McLaughlin's gotten his first bucket of the night.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Saric, the pass to Moody. Here's Pajemski. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McLaughlin. And play stops, a whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
And here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
Free throw good, Edwards. Both shots good from the stripe. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Down low. That one's good from Green, and the assist from Paul.
Chris Paul, so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
Now here's Conley. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to Towns. Over Green. Another miss by Minnesota. Golden State with the ball. Oh, there's the alley.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And the basket by Towns.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Paul finds Thompson. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Chamberlain. Good D by Gobert. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their 4th and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Conley against Paul. 13 feet out, and that one's good. Green.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Green with the defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.